Hey everyone, we are 2 a.m. That's two assholes on a microphone. My name is Dirk. This is Crystal, and today we have Tom MacDonald, America.
I am so looking forward to this video. Now, we've heard the song. We've heard the song a lot. We haven't gotten our merch pack yet, but our son got his double CDs. So we have definitely heard the song.
Yeah, but we love the song. We're looking forward to seeing the video.
And I really am. There's a lot to say in it. So we'll see how this goes.
All right. Let's rock and roll.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it?
There you go.
There you go.
Hell yeah, Tom.
Why the hell are you here?
And I love this. You got the military costume with the Humvee, which, by the way, the people out there that are bitching because he's wearing a military costume, fuck you. If that is stolen valor, then so is every movie ever made about the military. He's not saying he's a soldier. He's paying homage to the soldiers.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance, our greatest...
There you go.
Yes. Taking the stand against, the freedoms you have?
Yeah.
I don't understand these people. I really don't. It's... These freedoms that you're bitching about are you're using the freedom that these people died for to bitch about them. I don't understand your thought process.
It's a logic that doesn't belong with our logic. I just don't get it. Go back. Just a little bit.
Take a stand against the nation. Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to America?
I understand wanting to change some things within our country, but that's a hell of a lot different than standing against the foundation and the fundamentals of our country.
Yeah. It's a simple fact of changing what's broken, fixing what's broken.
Americans, apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different.
Now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. Now this is coming from a Canadian who came to America with nothing and built himself up to where he's at today, who appreciates the foundations and the heritage and what that flag he's standing in front of stands for. When a lot of people in this country who are born in this country have no idea what that means.
It's incredibly sad. And like she said, he is the embodiment of the American dream. Came here, he had absolutely nothing, worked hard, wanted it, sacrificed for it, and now look at him.
And people who say that he's grifting because he's talking about things going on here, or since he's a Canadian, he should be talking about Canada. First of all, him loving this country, the one that he chose to live in and make his home, doesn't mean he doesn't respect the country he came from and remember his roots.
In my opinion, this actually makes him more patriotic than some of the people she's talking about. Mm-hmm. Because he chose to live here. He did exactly what our forefathers did when they came here.
Yeah.
They left their old lifestyle to start a whole new life here. And he did the exact same thing. That makes him even more patriotic than these guys.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's go back.
years that it's embarrassing, it's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
Oh, goodness gracious. You'll notice that a lot of times I will...
We gotta tread lightly on this subject, so...
You'll notice that a lot of times I'll not say something, even though I really want to. And it's because I don't want the video taken down or blocked or whatever, because I may have an opinion that doesn't fall within...
We gotta figure out how to say what we want to say without getting our channel stricken.
Stricken.
Stricken. Yeah.
Internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
Oh, that's a powerful statement right there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. Now, if y'all don't know what "don't tread on me" means, what it really means, and you don't know what the "don't tread on me" flag stands for, I suggest you go and you do your research and you look that shit up.
Mm-hmm. Because hearing somebody say about it is one thing, but when you look up and actually do the research and look for what's behind that flag, it's a lot more powerful, and you can get a lot more information that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. I'm free.
And we get to that part of "I won't ever take a knee." There's a reason that you stand for the national anthem. There's a reason that you stand when you're saluting the flag. It's because it's to show our strength as a nation. That
we are the pillars holding it up.
Yes. It's to show that the nation does not kneel. To take a knee is dishonoring everybody who's ever died for that flag. And every time I see it happen, especially with that's the female soccer team for the Olympics, I just want to hurt them. I would never do it, but I just want to smack some sense in their heads.
Yeah.
If you don't love the country, don't try to represent it.
Your freedom ain't free in America. Got soldiers dying overseas, so America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags.
Fuck yeah. And that right there, coming from him specifically, coming from the fact that he wasn't born in this country, he chose to live here.
He adopted the Stars and Stripes as his flag.
By choice.
Yes. And if you don't like it, there's nothing keeping you here.
Right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's hard to pick up and move, pick up and leave, whether it's just your area, your state, whatever, or if you're trying to leave the country because you really think that this country is horrible and vile and evil and all this stuff, then you do what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You find a country that you feel comfortable in, that you love, and that you respect, and you go there with nothing and see if you can build a life there.
Right. Because there are few countries on this planet where you could go there with nothing and within a number of years make something of yourself. I mean, truly make something of yourself. The people he's talking about really need to look at the world around them. Most of them are talking about communism or socialism and things like that. Take a look at a socialist country or a communist country. See how well that appeals to you.
Mm-hmm. And hey, if you're happy in that system, more power to you.
Venezuela will be happy to take you.
If you're happy living that way, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but that ain't here.
Yeah.
And we're not going to let it be that here.
No.
Okay, go back. I have to hear that part again.
Freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America. Does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualty?
That right there, that's pissed me off since the 90s. Like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they made a big deal about it on there, and the evil guy in the show was, saying the most common sense thing about it, and it's, look, back in the day, that's the way the world ran for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. It was, nations came in, and the stronger nation took over the weaker nation and made it part of them. Conquering was the way of the world at that time. And I'm sorry that all that horrible stuff happened, but you lost. It's just the way it is. It doesn't mean that what the country became after that fight is a horrible country. There's not a single place on this planet that didn't have its foundation in bloodshed.
Every country's roots was grown from blood and bone. That's just a simple fact.
Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem cause the flag is what I'm standing for.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I won't kneel because the flag is what I'm standing for. Hell yeah. And again, I do want to say, for the Canadian audience, it does not mean that this man does not respect and love the country he came from.
No.
He respects his roots, and he appreciates every piece that built him.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America. You can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are country, republic.
Absolutely. The fundamental values of our nation, our country.
Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out.
That's just what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States, divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love.
Damn right.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
Fucking A. Good job, Nova. That was great.
That was a really well done video. Really illustrated the song really well.
It was simple. They did a lot with very little, actually, and it made a really big statement. I love the way she does that.
Mm-hmm.
And
the song itself, we've liked this. We've been a real big fan of this song since Avery got his CDs, and we've been, pretty much stealing them from. But
Well, there's that, but honestly, I didn't listen to some of the lyrics as closely because I always had it on when I was doing other things, and I'm half deaf, so I miss shit if I'm not paying attention. So this was really cool to be able to really focus on what he was saying.
Mm-hmm. And it's wonderful to hear somebody be a true American patriot. And I mean that, and I'm not even talking about him being Canadian, just him being here and talking about the things that he loves about this country. And there's so many people who were naturally born here who just don't get it. My dad was in the Army. He fought so that we could have the freedom to do the things we do. I'm our YouTube channel, people, protesting, actual protests, not the riots that they called peaceful protests.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We have these freedoms because people like my father and her uncle fought for that right.
There's another freedom we have and a way to fight that isn't an outright protest, and that is civil disobedience. And, that is a God-given thing. Absolutely. Our Constitution stands on God-given rights, not government-given rights. And the fact is, civil disobedience is kind of a way of turning the other cheek. It's like, I'm not going to be aggressive toward you. I'm not going to do horrible things, but I'm not doing what you're telling me to do.
Mm-hmm. It's a form of protest. It's a form of nonviolent protest.
Mm-hmm. People forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's in the Bible. Jesus, he promoted that as one of the big steps. And, he said, give to Caesar what is Caesar, give to God what is God's. The rights that this country stand on aren't government rights. They are God-given rights.
They're human rights.
Mm-hmm.
So you are free to say what you want to say about this country. I'm not going to tell you you can't. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're going to be talking shit about this wonderful nation that we all live in.
I'll listen. If you come to me with a real argument, I'll listen. I'll try to understand where you're coming from. But if you're coming to me with a bunch of nonsense and just emotional rhetoric, no.
I find these people insufferable. And this song displays that perfectly.
Well, all that being said, let us know what you think of the song. If you disagree with anything we have to say, we're fine having a conversation with it. Just keep it civil, please. And
if you
agree, let us know too.
If you enjoy this, please like, subscribe.
Be blessed, y'all.
Peace.